Hey everybody, this is your girl Savvy Sap, and on today I'm going to make a quick recipe of my famous vanilla cupcakes. Here are some ingredients that we will need. 1 cup of flour, 1/2 cup of sugar, some melted butter. We will use 1/8 cup of salt. We'll have 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 eggs, and 2 tablespoons of vanilla. Just a few ingredients, but some great cupcakes. So now that we know all of the things we will need for our recipe, let's go ahead and get started. I've preset my oven to 400 degrees and I'm going in with my dry ingredients. First, I'm going in with my flour. Next, pouring in my sugar. I actually have my baking soda and my salt in the same container, and I'm just giving it a really quick stir. Making sure that it's all out. Now for my wet ingredients. Wet ingredients. I'm going to go in now with 2 eggs already cracked and whisked. I'm sorry, y'all. That was butter. What was I thinking? Ooh, boy, that was funny. 1 to 2 tablespoons of vanilla. I'm going to set it to the side and I'll tell you why in just a few minutes. Now, here goes my 2 eggs. Boy, what was I thinking? Next, I'm going to go ahead on and I'm going to crack these eggs. Let's grab my little whisk here. I know I have one. You don't have to whisk your eggs before putting them in, but I always whisk my eggs first, just to give them a little extra blend there. There we go. Let's whisk these little babies up right quick. Okay. I'm going to go ahead on and pour these eggs inside of my bowl. Okay. With my spatula, I'm going to go ahead on and mix up the ingredients that I have inside the bowl so far until they're well blended. Almost there. I love to get a great consistency whenever I'm blending, so sometimes you might have to put the arm work in, or feel free to use a blender. In this case, I'm just going to go ahead on and get my arm work in, and then I'll check it one more time. Make sure it's folded very good. Okay, there we go. It's coming. Now I'm going to set it to the side. I'm going to get a small ramekin and I'm going to put a portion of my batter into this small ramekin. A little bit more. And then the rest I'll leave inside of the bowl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this ramekin to the side. And then I'm going to work with the batter that's inside of here and add in now my vanilla extract. Now I'm able to go ahead and blend in everything. And this way it'll make it just a little bit thinner. And these will be for my vanilla flavored cupcakes. Okay. And I'm going to experiment today on the other two, but these should yield me about 6 to 7 with just this small amount of batter here. Yes, there we go, a better consistency. Nothing wrong with the other one, but it was a little thick. And so we're going to go ahead and set the vanilla batter to the side now. And I need to grab my lemon extract. And I need to grab some coconut flakes. Yes. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take a palm full of coconut flakes. And I'm going to add it to my batter in the ramekin. 2 simple recipes, but I tell you, these are some really, really good cupcakes. Okay, so I'm gonna put that there. Let me grab my lemon extract. Yeah, I splattered a little bit on my air fryer. I needed to wipe that off. So, lemon extract. I'm gonna put just a little bit in here just for the lemon flavor. If I had to estimate, I'd say about a capful or so, or a half a teaspoon. So I've added some lemon extract and some coconut flakes. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and mix these items up really fast. And we're going to only fix 2 lemon cupcakes because I want to see how it's gonna come out. I just kind of had an impulse thought there, so I'm going to try something different. And as everybody know, I always use my muffin pan and my little inserts that I got from Amazon. They're non-stick and I love them. I love my silicone muffin cups. They are extremely great to have. They only cost me about $6.50 from Amazon. And I love using my mixing bowl that has the spout on the end. It makes it so easy to just pour in the batter. And as you can see, I'm just doing a quick little dash of the non-stick spray. Anyway, I know they won't stick. I even sprayed some in the one that didn't even have a muffin cup in it. I know they won't stick, but I always like to just go ahead on and spray them anyways, just for my own peace, if you will. So I'm going to fill up these muffin cups, and I'm not going to fill them up all the way. I'm just leaving some room for them to rise. Feel free to add more in if you wish, but I'm going to actually fill them in about a little bit more than half. Some of them I did put a little bit in. I didn't do exact measurements today. Sometimes I even use the pancake dispenser where I can get exact amounts. Today I left them in my bowl and just just poured them in. I didn't even spoon them in. Two more of these bad babies. Getting to the end where they don't actually want to come out, so I'm going to have to probably spoon it out to get the rest of it. And they made a little ugly mistake there with wasting some of that batter, but it's okay. Take the spatula and spoon out the rest if you so desire. Try to get as much as I can out without pouring in too much. And again, I do try to leave a little space at the top for bacon. Try doing this with your left hand. This is hard. I know to you guys it may seem like I'm using my right hand. I'm using my right hand. I just switched over to my right from the angle in which I'm taping, but it was from my left hand, and I am a right-handed person. Now I'm going in with the little batter that I created for the 2 lemon cupcakes. And I'm so excited to taste these two because I really and truly don't know what they will taste like. I have an idea, but my husband is a major fan of lemon. He loves just about anything that has lemon in it. So I especially wanted to make these just to see how he would love these. Or what do I need to do to fix them? And again, my oven is preheated right now on 400 degrees, and it's been preheated for about maybe 15 minutes. So it's really good to go. Now I'm just wiping off, taking a damp napkin right there, and I'm just wiping off any excess there is. And I'm going to put these in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. And when I come back, they'll be cooled off and we'll be ready to ice them. So in the meantime, while they're baking, let's start on the frosting. Okay, I'm using here some powdered sugar, and I'm going to start with a few cups, and I may need to increase the cups of powdered sugar depending on my liquid. If you know anything about powdered sugar, you know once the liquid hit it, it can reduce down really fast, and you may need to add more powdered sugar. So I'm going to go in first with 2 to 3 cups of powdered sugar. Now I've already melted down 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay, we're going to go in now with our butter. This time I'm going to go ahead on and I'm going to add a half a tablespoon of vanilla, half a tablespoon or 2 teaspoons rather of vanilla. Now that I've mixed everything in, I'm going to blend it before going to the next step. I want to go ahead and begin to blend these few ingredients together, but I need to check one thing. I need to make sure that I'm ready, completely ready to blend in all of my ingredients. I know that I have not put in the cream cheese, but I'm going to add in a little milk because it's a little thin. I'm only going to add in a little milk, as in maybe 2 tablespoons of milk. I didn't want a lot, just enough to help thin. And after I have began to blend, see, I think I put a little bit too much milk because again, you're dealing with powdered sugar. And so the last thing, after smoothing and blending this in, I'm going to add to this is going to be the cream cheese. But again, because I'm not ready to add the cream cheese, I do want to add in a little bit more of the powdered sugar. And please feel free to add as much or as little of this to the bowl as you see necessary. Okay. And so now we're going to go ahead on and give it another whisk and another fold in Just trying to make sure that all the ingredients is well blended. As you can see here, it looks really, really, really watery. So we're going to add in some powdered sugar as I'm stirring, okay? Because now I may have added in just a little bit too much milk and it made it kind of soupy. So we need to thin it back up before adding the cream cheese. It's looking better now. It's looking better. Yeah, okay. It's coming together now. I'm maybe just about ready to add in the cream cheese, but it does have a better consistency now. I think I'm gonna go in with one last cup, and then if it's still thin, I may need to go ahead and add my cream cheese, and I might need to even add more cream cheese. As I said before we started, you will have to add as much powdered sugar as you feel you need to thicken it up as much as you want to thicken it up. You can use it as a drizzle, you can use it as an icing. Today I'm just using it as an icing. Normally I use it as a drizzle and I just drizzle over my cupcakes or my cake, but today I am going to use it as a thick icing. Okay, this is even better now. Now we're getting somewhere. I'm scraping off all of the edges of the little saucepan here because I want to get all of the sugar in. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in, yes, that's much better. Then I'll go ahead and add in my cream cheese. Okay, now I will let the cupcakes cool, and I finally realized that I need to add in just about a fourth of cream cheese. Now I've already added it in, and I need to give it a really good stir, and I did that. And so now that I've stirred it, I may stir it one more time. I should be okay though. Now that I've did that, I'm ready to see. Now check the consistency is much thicker, and so now I'm ready to put it in a Ziploc bag and pipe it onto the cupcakes. And you should still see some pieces of cream cheese that are available to be seen throughout my piping. I'm not going to blend it anymore. I'm satisfied with the consistency that I have here. And I cannot, in the midst of painting my house, I really am looking for my piping. I can't find it, so I'm just going to go ahead and go old school here. I'm going to cut the tip of this Ziploc bag and pipe over these cupcakes. Now I realize they may make a mess, and it's okay for that. I'll just move them to another plate, but I love icing. I'm not a fan of little dry cupcakes. I'm cutting it to the side so it won't waste over. But I'm a very big fan of icing the cake. Make sure when you cut the hole in your bag that you cut it big enough. As you can see here, the cream cheese is probably stuffed it a little bit, so it won't come out, by itself. Yes, that's the cream cheese that's right on top, that's actually holding it. So I think I'm going to cut a little bit more. I don't want to squeeze it and then it just blurt out. So I'm going to cut just a little bit more piece. This time I know it's going to really come out really fast, so I'll just have to work fast. And I'm going circle, 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 like I taught my niece. I'm just going around in circles. And I'm not able, this is my left hand. Oh, wow. But I'm holding my camera so that I can tape, as well as so that I can do as much as I need to. But we're going to see. Okay, not too bad here. But I think I'm going to add in a little bit more because it seems like I've gotten one good side of it, but I didn't really get the other sides. I have a couple of spots missing. So I'm going to let you see. I'm going to turn around and let you see. Ooh, I'm already excited because they look good enough to eat right now. But I'm going to turn it around, let you see. I think I'm going to add a little bit more from those spots that we can see, because I like for my cupcakes to be drenched. Yes, these are not pretty girl cupcakes. These are cupcakes that are going to be drenched with icing. Yes, my buttercream icing. There we go. Every piece. I want every piece to have this. Now, if you don't want that, of course, you know, you can stop in putting on the top, and then you can be finished. But with me, I wanted some on every piece of this cupcake. And you can choose right now to leave them like this, or you can even choose to put different things on top. I'm grabbing me another plate here because I'm going to move the cupcakes to a better plate, because I don't want anybody to come for me when it says about my plating. But I just like the drizzle. I love the drizzle on these cupcakes. Now, again, as I was saying, you can feel free to put any type of topping on your cupcakes. Right here, as you can see, I have sprinkles. And I'm going to sprinkle only one. My niece and I, we actually did cupcakes earlier, and she used sprinkles. So I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to put some sprinkles on one, just in case she decides to drop by. I'll have a cupcake especially put to the side for her. I love cooking with my niece. She's only 6 years old, but she loves the kitchen, and I love being in the kitchen with her. So I'm going to move these into a better plate. I don't want anybody to talk about me. And here you can see I put them on a better plate, and they're not as pretty as they were on the white plate, but this is exactly how I like for my cupcakes to be. And if you have not given this video a thumbs up, if you have not liked this video, well, I don't know what you're waiting for. I thank you so much for watching, as I always do. Give this video a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching, and until the next time, bye.